I work in sports marketing, activation, and sponsorship. 3 years. I would consider myself pretty athletic. I would say that it's definitely elevated over the past several years, and certainly since joining Chicago Fit Performance. I do a variety of workouts. I'm really interested in bar classes, spinning, and of course, Chicago Fit Performance. I've done 2 marathons, a triathlon, and an urban athlon. And next on my list is Mount Kilimanjaro. I started back in the day when Chicago Fit Performance concentrated on a different body part each day. So for example, Monday would be arms, Wednesdays would be legs, and so on and so forth. I think my first workout was arms, and since I love anything to do with arms, I loved it. There was definitely a good burn for a good week afterwards, and then of course my abs for a while hurt anytime I laughed. So I started with a coworker of mine, which definitely made the class more fun and a little bit more competitive. My favorite workouts at Chicago Fit Performance are definitely the Tabata days. It definitely keeps my heart rate up and keeps me moving. I like to sweat a lot, so those days definitely do me some good. I would say right now my least favorite workout is anything to do with lunges or box jumps or anything to do with legs because of my knee injury from running. Again, I think my favorite workout is definitely the Tabata days. It keeps my heart rate up, it keeps me moving. There's less time in between workouts to mingle and kind of lose your groove. So I definitely enjoy those days, and of course anything to do with arms are my favorite. I first started doing Chicago Fit Performance with a coworker. Again, I think it was a good way for us to get back in shape and to kind of get some overall tone and muscle back. We are both the fairly competitive type, so it was also a good way for us to be in the gym and do something fun and competitive together. I think that because of our jobs, we both had to leave early a few days, and I remember going back into the office and doing the workout that we missed in her cube with her. So I think at that moment when I realized that we were doing the workouts actually at work in our dresses in her cube, that's when I realized that something was working, and this is what I wanted to stick with. I've definitely lost inches and gained muscle. I would say my posture has gotten significantly better and my overall energy levels have just gone through the roof. Working out has been wonderful for me, and I think having something as structured as Chicago Fit Performance has been great, and it's really been able to push me in other workouts as well. I would say that I'm definitely a lot stronger, most content version with myself at this point after 3 years of Chicago Fit Performance. Working out is great for you. It definitely helps with your energy levels and reduces stress and anxiety, which I've been known to have. I gained this overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment once I really began to stick with Chicago Fit Performance. I think it's so easy for people to just want to do a workout and get hooked on a workout until you see the changes in your body. But for me, it was about the changes in myself, and I knew that I needed to become a more content person. I needed to get rid of a lot of stress and anxiety, so I would definitely say that I've noticed that. I've become a more strong person, both physically and also mentally. I think when you can get through a good workout, a hard workout, at the end of it, you walk away thinking, wow, I just did that. If I can do that for an hour, the rest of my day will be a piece of cake. So I would say that I am the best version of myself at this point, which is something that I didn't necessarily expect when going into this. I certainly knew that I would, hopefully lose a few pounds and gain some muscle, but I didn't realize that there would be all of this positive mental attributes associated with it as well. You guys are my family away from my family. You guys are great. Joe and Costa, have supported me through a lot, and I'm very grateful for that. I think in the fitness world where it's now a multi-billion-dollar industry, it's hard to walk into a gym and know that the trainers and the staff have your best interest at heart. And I definitely know that Joe and Costa are there for me and know what's best for me, even though I might disagree with them a few times. Ever since my past marathon and having an injury, and Joe and Costa have been great with helping me with modifications because they know I'm not going to stop, and they know that I'm still going to be here every day working out and giving it my all. But they also know that I need to take it easy to have a healthy knee again. So they're wonderful. It's something that I definitely look forward to coming to in the mornings and getting me out of bed. They're awesome. Going into this, again, I started 3 years ago with a coworker, and her and I are very good friends. And so, I came in with the mentality like, I got my girlfriend, I don't need any more friends, coming into this. And I will say that I've gained a good group of girlfriends out of this. And again, we support each other and we lift each other up. And, we all did the Urban Athlon together, and it was just so much fun. And it was great to have that camaraderie around girlfriends, and again, around all the other members as well. They're very supportive of each other, and it's a fun group. Strong, definitely strong. I think I've had a lot of heartbreak over the years, unfortunately and fortunately, because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But when I first started really getting back into working out, I read a quote that said, the heart is a muscle too, and so what happens when the heart breaks? It grows back stronger. So that definitely has encouraged me over the years because, not only are my muscles growing stronger, but so is my heart, and that's something that I very much look forward to out of working out. My greatest strength is definitely my perseverance and determination. I'm an only child, so I tend to think that when I have something in my mind that I want, I know how to go out and get it, and nothing's going to stop me and nothing's going to come in my way. I will say one of my greatest weaknesses is that I have a huge brick wall up for the most part when I first meet people, and I think it's difficult for people to really get to know me for a while because I have this huge guard up, so I'm working on it. I would say my favorite healthy food is seafood. I can't cook to save my life, but if I could, I would probably be making grilled salmon and grilled vegetables every night. I think my roommate would be disappointed in me if I didn't also say that I'm a huge fan of protein shakes. I've probably woken her up one too many times in the morning with my blender. And definitely my biggest weakness is pizza, and I'm a sucker for anything chocolate. My claim to fame at this point in my life is that I've spent time in the Oval Office with the president. You just have to have fun, and you can't take yourself too seriously. I think, it's always good to start off with goals and objectives, but be lighthearted about it, and certainly know that you're going into something, and you want to have fun, and you want to not only build the best version of yourself, both in and out of the gym, but also outside of the gym. And so that's something to consider, when starting. And like I said, definitely have fun. You got to push through the bad times and the hard workouts, but it'll all be worth it in the end.